Is religion a mental illness? So the APA defines delusion as a highly personal idea or belief system not endorsed by one's culture or subculture that is maintained with conviction in spite of irrationality or evidence to the contrary. This definition, by virtue, negates religion, even though religious beliefs are maintained with conviction in spite of irrationality or evidence to the contrary. Religion is given a free pass in the world of mental illness because it is so ubiquitous. Schizophrenia is characterized by a loss of contact with reality and a difficulty discerning reality from non-reality. Symptoms include delusions, hallucinations, and disorganized thinking. Delusions tend to be bizarre, implausible, and not derived from ordinary life experiences. A man spends long stretches of time in a cave and claims he has been visited by an angel, and that he has spoken with this angel, and this angel is giving him exclusive information. Whenever he claims to have spoken to this agent, entity, whatever you want to call it, he becomes disoriented. His heart is racing. He's finding it hard to breathe, and he reports as if he had been squeezed. If a person today claimed to have a similar experience without the religious context, what would we think of them? From the outset, it seems that a person who claims to be communicating with disembodied minds is delusional. What is the difference between a religious experience in which a person recounts communicating with God or ghosts and the delusions in schizophrenia? Delusion-like beliefs are held widely by the general population. These themes and hallucinations tend to be more common in places like Saudi Arabia over the UK. Religious delusions are becoming less and less common in the Western world as religion declines in popularity. Religious content is a common theme in the delusions and hallucinations of people experiencing schizophrenia. The difference between everyday religious experiences and delusions is the grounding in the larger culture and their impact on the lives and experiences of people who experience them. Schizophrenia spectrum disorder indicates that people with this condition can range from being severely impacted to mildly impacted, but the severity of the condition can change throughout a person's life, and the experience of the condition bleeds into what is considered normal behavior. Experiences of people with SSD disrupt their ability to live a normal life and properly integrate into society. Religion and spirituality play a significant role in the lives of people with SSD. People with schizophrenia tend to be more involved with their religious communities, participate in more religious activities than the general population. Religiousness and participation in religious activities is associated with increased social integration, decreased risk of suicide, and overall better quality of life in people with schizophrenia. Involvement in religious communities gives patients an outlet to explore their delusions and allows them to better integrate them into their daily lives. Affirmation of these experiences within the wider culture is associated with better well-being. While the disaffirmation of these experiences is associated with lesser well-being and greater personal loss from mental illness. The positive impact of religion and spirituality on the quality of life outcomes for people with schizophrenia should be considered in the treatment of the condition.